Welcome dear students to today's English class, and I hope you all are fit and fine. Before I start this class, let me give you the introduction what we are going to do today. So basically today's agenda will be like I have already given you the videos explanation of lesson number 3 in English. So today I am just going to give you the notes for that so that you can copy it down in your book, and today's session will be same like previous session, but the chapter number is different. The lesson is third. The previous video was for the lesson number 1 and this video is for lesson number 3. What we are going to do, basically I am going to give you the objectives, and while I give you the objectives, my method is to also teach you how to pronounce the words, so that in today's lecture I will teach you how to pronounce some hard words which are really hard for you. Even the word is small, sometimes it is difficult for you to pronounce certain words in the lesson, which I have noticed while I was asking you to read in the online lectures. So I know that many of you might be, sometimes you are very much afraid to read in front of class because you don't know pronunciations. Now here you don't have to worry. After this class, if you follow my instructions in today's class, like after I pronounce the word, you have to pronounce it twice. Correct? I will give you a chance to pronounce that word at your home. You have to repeat after me as I ask you to do so. You have to just follow my instructions, and at the end of the lecture, I bet that then you will be knowing the pronunciation of the word which you otherwise were not knowing. Fine? So again, welcome to today's class, and let us begin with the hard words of lesson number 3. So the first word is M-I-L-K-Y, milky. Okay, now repeat after me. M-I-L-K-Y, milky. The second time, M-I-L-K-Y, milky. Yes, when the substances are as white as milk, we call it milky white. Yes, if you say that your cloth is milky white, that means you just mean to say that your cloth is as white as milk. So this is the word for it. Basically I will try to give the meaning for almost all the words which I feel is necessary for you. The next word here is W-O-N-D-E-R, wonder. Now repeat after me. W-O-N-D-E-R, wonder. A second time, W-O-N-D-E-R, wonder. Yes, when you are confused about something, you wonder around what it could be. Correct? In the lesson it was there. The Jack was wondering. Yes, if you don't know that line, just go through the lesson, so it will be more clear to you then. Let us move on to the next one. R-E-P-L-Y, reply. Okay, now repeat after me. R-E-P-L-Y, reply. A second time. R-E-P-L-Y, reply. This is very familiar word to you because whenever teacher gives you the work in the WhatsApp group, what do? You reply them with your answers, or you reply with your test papers, or like it is a kind of answer. When you answer someone, that is a synonym of reply, answer. Correct? Yes, it's very easy word. Okay, the next word is B-E-A-N, bean. Okay, now repeat after me. B-E-A-N, bean. Second time. B-E-A-N, bean. Yes, the bean, the seed, a kind of seed which was planted unfortunately, or you can say that which was not planted by her mother but which was planted by her mother. If you remember in the story, her mother, Jack's mother, threw the seeds out of the window and it was planted. So those bean. Otherwise, this is also the surname in the foreign countries, use Mr. Bean if you remember. Yes, so this is in the lessons context, this is the seed bean, a kind of seed. Yes, the next one is OVERNIGHT, overnight. Yes, now repeat after me. OVERNIGHT, overnight. See, there are two partitions. If you do, it will be easier for you to pronounce this word. OVER means over, and again NIGHT is night. Correct? If you see individually, these are very easy and they are just joined as overnight. So the second time, OVERNIGHT, overnight. You will get the meaning of this as we start the meaning section in this lesson. Fine. The next one is SHOUT, shout. This is your favorite one, so let us pronounce it. SHOUT, shout. A second time, SHOUT, shout. Yes, teachers always used to say, don't shout in the class. Correct? If you speak loudly, that is called shout in English. The next one is SADLY, sadly. Okay, now just repeat after me. SADLY, sadly. A second time, SADLY, sadly. So, when you do something with a sad emotion, or when you are sad and you say something like, for example, if I am sad and say, oh alas, I lost the match. So, Rohan sadly said that he lost the match. So, when you are sad by emotion and when you say something, you call it sadly, he said to me, like this. Correct? When you sadly pass some kind of information you are not happy about, so it is sadly. The next one is SPRUNG, sprung. Yes. Now repeat after me. SPRUNG, sprung. A second time. SPRUNG, sprung. Excellent. I know that you are repeating after me. Excellent. The next one is BEANSTALK, beanstalk. Yes. Now repeat after me. BEANSTALK, beanstalk. Again, I would like to say that this is again the combination of two words. Yes. So it should be like beanstalk. Both are separate and both are joined together. Yeah, compound words. So it will be easier for you if you look at it individually like I did. So a second time, BEANSTALK, beanstalk. Excellent. Yes. Now let us move on to the next word. CLIMB, climb. Listen to it carefully and then repeat after me. There is a silent alphabet at the end of the word. So CLIMB, climb. A second time. CLIMB, climb. Now B is silent here. Though alphabet B is there at the end of the word, but it is not to be pronounced. While pronouncing, you have to stop at the alphabet M. So it is not climb, it is climb. I hope you all got my point. The next one is DOORSTEP. This is doorstep. Okay, now repeat after me. DOORSTEP. Doorstep. A second time. DOORSTEP. Doorstep. Yes, so this is again the combination of two words, door and step. Both are different words which are joined together, and again it will be easier for you if you look at it individually. Yes, now let's move on. POLITELY. Politely. Now repeat after me. POLITELY. Politely. A second time. POLITELY. Politely. Yes, when you talk with very gentle voice, with a very soft voice, and with good words which you use, or I shall say that when you talk with a respect to someone, yes, you listen to them carefully, you answer them perfectly. This is called politely. You talk to them politely. Correct? Okay, let us move on. Again here, before asking you to speak, now you should be knowing that this is again the combination of two words. Correct? BREAKFAST. Breakfast. We have already broken this word. Okay, now repeat after me. BREAKFAST. Break fast. A second time. BREAKFAST. Break fast. You all might be knowing this. I should say 99% of you, but still 1% of them do not know when to call breakfast, when to call lunch, and when to speak dinner. 99% of you might be knowing, but still for 1% I'll just solve this doubt. So by today they'll come to know what is breakfast. Very easy. In the morning when you eat something, you call it breakfast. In the morning when you eat light food, you know, after waking up in the morning with a tea or with anything you prefer, coffee, you have your breakfast. So you should say that I had my breakfast in the morning. Yes, this is referred to as a morning time. Okay. Next one is GIANT, giant. This was there in the previous lesson, I suppose, but still for your revision it will be okay. Repeat after me. GIANT. Giant. A second time. GIANT. Giant. Yes, if something is very big, huge, immense, we call it giant in the size. Correct? Yeah. The next one is INSIST. Insist. Okay, now repeat after me. INSIST. Insist. A second time. INSIST. Insist. Okay, insist when you force someone with your great heart, or you know, if you really want something to happen and you force them to do, it's called insisting. Yeah. So when in the story, when the tall woman refused Jack to give the food and go away, as she was afraid of her husband, what did Jack do? Jack again insisted her to give the food. Yes, he somehow forced her or begged her. It's called a kind of insisting. Yeah. Here the next one is, this is related to sound. This is actually not a word, but this is related to sound. By this word, the sound is presented in the lesson. So THUMP, thump. Okay, now it's time to repeat after me. THUMP, thump. A second time. THUMP, U-M-P, thumb. Yes, when the giant was walking and was coming into the house, this sound, was coming from the house. Thumb, 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 if you remember, students. Yeah, good. The next one is T-R-E-M-B-L-E, tremble. Yes, time to repeat after me. T-R-E-M-B-L-E, tremble. A second time. T-R-E-M-B-L-E, tremble. Again, I would say that you will get the meaning at the second part of the lesson. Yeah. The next one is G-R-A-C-I-O-U-S, gracious. Now repeat after me. G-R-A-C-I-O-U-S, gracious. A second time. G-R-A-C-I-O-U-S, gracious. Good. I hope you all are pronouncing after me, so you will improve. I'm sure you are going to do it. Yeah. The next word is L-A-Y, lay. Okay. Now repeat. L-A-Y, lay. A second time. L-A-Y, lay. Great. So the hen lays the egg, correct? The process of hen taking out the egg or giving birth to the young one through the egg is called laying, correct? Yes. The next one is S-N-O-R-E, snore. Now repeat after me. S-N-O-R-E, snore. A second time. S-N-O-R-E, snore. Great. You all are doing excellent. I know that you are repeating after me. This word I already explained in the lesson, but second time I'll explain for your knowledge. This is the noise, this is the sound, which comes when you sleep and you have, kind of sneezing or your nose is blocked. Yeah. So you might have heard many old age people while they are sleeping, they are making a kind of noise from their mouth or from the nose, is called snoring. Yes, and many of times it disturbs you in sleeping. Anyways, the next word is C-O-M-F-O-R-T-A-B-L-E, comfortable. Yes, this is not comfortable, this is comfortable. So repeat after me. C-O-M-F-O-R-T-A-B-L-E, comfortable. A second time. C-O-M-F-O-R-T-A-B-L-E, comfortable. So if you are comfortable, that means you are okay with whatever is happening. You are not at all disturbed or distracted. Yes. So when you are at home wearing your clothes like of your choice, you are comfortable at home, and by the time you have to come to school with uniform and everything, you suddenly become uncomfortable. Sometimes it happens. Yeah. The next word here is W-O-N-D-E-R-F-U-L, wonderful. So repeat after me. W-O-N-D-E-R-F-U-L, wonderful. A second time. W-O-N-D-E-R-F-U-L, wonderful. When something is really amazing or good, you call it wonderful. Yes. So as of now you don't have to understand it in detail. The next one is C-R-E-P-T, crept. Now repeat after me. C-R-E-P-T, crept. A second time. C-R-E-P-T, crept. Means to walk slowly, or to, when the thief comes into the house to to steal something, like to rob or something, they crept so that their footsteps are not heard. Yes. The next one is HARP, harp. Now repeat after me. HARP, harp. A second time. HARP, harp. This is a musical instrument. I already showed you while I was explaining the lesson. I showed you the photo. Yes, the magical harp was there in the giant's house. Correct? A second time when Jack went to the giant's house, he saw the magical harp. So yes, the next one is QUIETLY, quietly. Now repeat after me. QUIETLY, quietly. A second time. QUIETLY, quietly. What is the meaning of quiet? Simple. When you remain silent, when you don't make noise, when everything is so much calm and a pin drop silence is there, in short, you call it quiet. Yes, sometimes teachers also ask you to be quiet in the class, to be silent, to remain quiet. So when something is happened with a quiet kind of situation, it is called quietly. Yes, the Jack quietly hid in the oven. Next, AXEX. Okay, now repeat after me. AXEX. A second time. AXEX. So basically here E is silent, right? In the previous lecture, if you have seen or not, let me repeat for your knowledge. It is of very much useful. So students, whenever E is there at the end of any word, it is always silent. Make sure. So here X is only pronounced. Here A is silent as well. We can just call it X, right? So it's very easy. It is a kind of a weapon, we can call it, or an instrument to cut the tree. If you might have seen many of them cutting the tree using X with a long handle. Yeah. So the next one is THUD. This is again third. So this is again kind of sound. Yes, a kind of sound. When you fall down, sometimes you slip down, or when you fall down, the noise which comes is called thud. Yes, and all of a sudden your friends start laughing at you. So repeat after me. THUD, thud. A second time. THUD, thud. Okay. The next one is DELIGHTED, delighted. Now repeat after me. DELIGHTED, delighted. This is actually delight. It's a past form, delighted. Again, DELIGHTED, delighted. Excellent. Make sure you are repeating after me. Only then you will be able to practice the pronunciations all alone if you want to practice after this lecture. So the next one is, now we are moving on to the meanings. Yes, now you all know the importance of meanings, students. Without meanings you will not be able to understand what exactly this word means, or that word means, or blah blah blah. Yes, sometimes you keep on reading the lesson but you don't know pronunciations. Either you don't know pronunciation or you don't know the meaning. So what happens? You are not actually connected to the lesson. So for the pronunciation concern, I did it. So now only the meaning is left, correct? So let us move on to the meanings part. The first one is overnight. This was also there in your hard words. If you remember, I told you that later we will discuss on the meaning part. So yes, this is overnight. The meaning of overnight is for one night. Yes, or you can say in one night. If something happens within a day or within a night, you know, some kind of magic. Say for an example, if you want a bicycle and you are asking to your father since 1 week, father, just give me the bicycle, give me the bicycle. And suddenly in the morning, if you wake up one day, a bicycle is there, what do you say? I got a bicycle overnight. Yes, which you are wishing otherwise from a long day. So in the same way, the tree, in the lesson, the tree grew overnight, correct? In the previous day, the mother, Jack's mother, threw the seeds out of the window and they were planted automatically. And in the overnight, a big beanstalk grew, which heighted till the sky. Yes. Here, the next one is sprung. It was again there in your hard words, if you remember. So here, now again I should explain you. In the previous lesson I already explained you what this means, but again let me explain you for your knowledge if you haven't watched the video of the previous lecture yet. So here simply you don't have to learn this. You have the habit of writing this word in the exams. Please don't write, students. For your betterment, I'll say you that this is for your knowledge. It is kept here that sprung means grew for this lesson. So here is just written to acknowledge you that here sprung means grew in this lesson. That's why here is written in the bracket. It is not mandatory for you to write it in the exam. Though if you write, I will not put cross in your answer, but still no need for that. And still many of you say her. It is not her, it is here. Correct? E is not pronounced. Here is not the correct pronounce, but here the pronunciation changes. Okay, let us move on to the next one. Tremble. Yes, this also was there in the hard words section. Shake is the meaning of tremble. Now milkshake, you know, almond shake, no, that is not applied here. Shake here means something when vibrates or starts moving. Yes, when earthquake takes place, what happens? The house trembles, the building trembles, everything shakes. I hope you know the meaning of earthquake, right? The ground starts moving, the ground which is there on the, there is something happening in the tectonic plates of the earth. I don't know scientifically what it is there, but basically tremble means shake, means if you remember in the lesson when the monster entered into the house, when he started walking into the house, what happened? It started trembling. Correct? The house started trembling. Okay, let us move on to the next one. Delighted. Now I hope you know the pronunciation, how to pronounce this word. Delighted, it was there in the hard word, meaning very happy. Now students, I'll just give you the hint. Like I gave for the bicycle. Again I'll give the same example. Many of you might be having the dream of, as soon as school will start, what will happen? You will start buying new clothes, like uniform or new carry bags or new bags, school bags, and then new compass box, etc., etc. So you are delighted once the school reopens, because you are delighted by, why you are very happy? Because you are going to meet your friends again, you are going to, be able to meet your teachers again. Yes? So you are very much delighted. So delighted word is used when you are very much happy for something. So now onwards, don't use very happy. Yes, when your mom gives some gift to you, what do you say? Mom, I am very happy now. No, stop using those easy words. Either instead of using very happy, you should use delighted. Mom, I am delighted by your gift, by your present. Correct? I hope you all are now going to do the revision of this lesson, watching the video, and yes, do stay safe, stay home in this climate, in this situation. Take care of yourself and your family too, because You mean a lot to your family. So I hope you all are going to do the homework properly. You all are going to complete your work properly. You have the right to enjoy, but do stay safe, stay home and enjoy at home with your family members. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day. Have a great day. Goodbye.